Alright. See how it goes with this. And I still have to adjust.
I was stuck somewhere.
I was like, oh, I think it's only weight shift.
Yeah, I just went,
I think you hit my arm though on one of those pivots, so when we did the close range. I think when we did this on the way around here, I think as we went through, you just nicked like my forearm a little.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck in between. Yeah, that's that deadly area.
If we, even if I can't get the turn the corner for the dominance of that, where I want the forearm for the tricep and take over this, even off this, I'm trying to turn.
Yeah, drop. Yeah, I'm trying to drop.
It's hard, but I know.
Yeah. Not the elbow.
No, I was going to say, I'm like, oh, there's your elbow for a second. Sorry, let's do it.
Oh, just go.
It's tiny as the scrapes.
Yeah.
Just go with your hands. The PTSD.
Going
It's just your love.
I hate that. Whenever I feel yours run, I don't know.
At least don't want to reach very much.
Offense and stepping in.
Yeah.
That's why that got me
I
messed.
was thinking, I'm like, you're going to reach, and if you do, I just need that little
Yeah.
turn and then a step.
So I just thought offense, and as I reached that bit, you could move it.
I was telling myself that I'm like, if I do this and don't step and do this, you'll do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to do this and step. Well, it won't work.
Yeah.
You're good.
Think defense.
It really is such a defensive mindset with
Yeah, it
everything.
is. I should have, when it's there, stepped.
Yeah. And
Into
once again, you're going towards the hands.
Yeah.
That's what I literally just thought then, which is why I got your hands.
Yeah.
Because as we was like loose here, I was like, I think I'm still going spine for the kill.
Yes.
And I was like, I should be going control.
Yeah.
And then pass that through. And then I was like, I've got all this. And
Or at least I just knew as soon as I overlap, step towards it.
yeah.
Then I've got control.
And even if this is like upside down, I can check and do like the draw through ones and like range on it. We can go to watching the hands once we have the control.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to separate those though.
Yeah.
It's dangerous before because if they do something they can power through.
Yeah.
Nice, you got my wrist.
Still exiting too much. I need to pump.
Yeah. You got lower before I did, but as you did, like that one there, but you exited.
Yeah.
But if you went forward, you could actually get like forearm clamp.
So at the moment, every time I see your hands, I'm thinking hand shot. push or come around.
Which is good. You have been hitting.
No, that's the lower way of doing it.
But you want to. I think you're doing hand shot and you're bumping, and as you're doing hand shot, you're landing with this because you're going backwards. You're doing the top section. I want to do a hand shot, but it's forward still with my feet, and I'm trying to use the low section. So I'm bumping, but I want that low section on that side. Where I think you're doing the same thing, going and hitting the top section.
But it also gives you a chance to come around and cop it.
Like, if I'm starting to see it and look at the lock scoop opportunities, they're like, if I've done it and you've gone from my hand there, so can I do this to something like that, to that, and re-enter? It's open. Yeah, and I should really be re-entering behind the scoop. Because like once that's passed here, I should step in the line once again, clamp on the hands, come on, I'm going through everyone. Okay. If I just do this, it feels like too much of a trap. It still makes you want to go for it. But if I start just doing these random long ones, that looks where that's it, where you still see the head as opposed to me just putting it there. It looks too intentional when I just do this.
Very intentional, and you're
very lined up.
You are sort of stuck for a minute.
Where when I'm doing this, now it looks like I've done something wrong. I do this, and you see that, then now it's more likely to actually go for it. I would do that. It's kind of like I need to do it in motion and make it look like there's an accident. That first one looks so planted, I thought, that's what I'm saying, because there's still the psychology side that I was telling to the other guys. And I was like, there's not much difference in those bait. One's in motion, one's not, but I'm selling it with an attack. And it's not a real attack, it's really putting me in danger. I'm doing a shorter arm one here. If I go full extension, you could use it. So I go shorter arm here until my feet move it, and then I might go longer to go, look, I'm so open. Just to come back. But everything comes back. It's moving. Comes all the way back. I don't want to float out too long. If we do get closer, whether you close the gap or I close the gap, my arms will get shorter. Alrighty. Makes me want to do more stuff. That's it.
Should let you go then. I shouldn't have defended.
What?
I shouldn't have defended then.
No, you're fine. No, draw them out. It feels a lot more like the sparring bang, doesn't it? Even though we've got the big weapon, I actually want to go, look, it's not that big of a threat, come forward.
Well, just with that, I was still covered. But I went for a spine. If I hadn't let you keep moving, I could have spined later.
And that falls under the keeping the defense back longer. Because once again, you show it, makes people back off.
You immediately just went up.
Because they're in control, I'll re-enter and try another way. But if they wait for a second to go here, and let it step, and it looks like it's still there. Now I'm a spine. Traps you. But if I go for it right at the beginning, you're going to I'm just going there. You might just retract and go for another one.
I was trying something, it didn't work.
You gotta try stuff.
Now you're doing hunter on me. This is looking better already.
That makes it a bit more of a disparity.
These little ones are very like green bait.
There we go, that's what I was trying to do before. Do a rolling one and then we try to kick it with a fast move, use my spine. Because I was like, I can't feel like I can enter properly if I can't do that.
I agree.
Like I have to start stepping in more because I'm still going in and out, but I'm going almost immediate too much.
That's how it feels.
I need to get in a bit more with my feet.
Yeah, I haven't felt close enough
Yeah,
to
but I was
do it.
like, but you have to trust the defense to get closer.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to be able to do a rolling block in my spine in 6 sessions. That feels a bit better.
Yeah, it's getting there.
And now I can actually come in here a bit more. Yeah, I feel like you're not just going to smack me or something like that. Like if you can just whip around and I die or get my hands hit, it's not worth coming forward then. I'm just thinking about it there.
You did skim here when you were it.
But I feel like the stepping way more on all weapons. Force about it. If you can, why not?
Yeah. Just making sure you get under.
Because if you reach and I can read it, I will use it.
Yeah.
So if you reach and I see that coming,
you can
I will bang and it's a high risk, high reward one. But if I've done some big deep move and come up with something like that, go for the heads. Yeah.
I got more structured for a minute, and my hands are obviously looking.
Now
I'm tired. I'm getting more like that.
I didn't even know. It must have been subconsciously picked up on it.
Yeah, but I thought I'll try the structure again.
Yeah.
And
do you want to do another 5?
Yeah. I still like it though.
It's feeling good. Let's see if I can do that.
I prefer my structure because at the moment you can still move that around a fair bit.
And I am still saying,
Yeah.
can I do this?
So when I have a structure, you do that and go, oh shit.
Yeah, I do this and go, don't mind.
Yeah, that's what I want. To protect the hands.
A few boys said that they go, you're always slapping my weapon. I'm like, I'm seeing how sturdy it is.
Yeah.
If I can move it, I can enter.
Because I find every time I've got it here and I'm moving it, you are moving it to there.
100%. And it's because so many people come off their body, I can.
Yeah.
If you've got it on your body, it makes it way stronger.
Well, that's me.
I'd rather it be on your body where I'm making it strong, but then I can point it away and it looks open.
Yeah.
It means that it's actually strong when I do this.
Yeah.
So like it's like an illusion of being open.
I haven't worked out the true strength because when I'm digging it in, that's when it's strongest. When I'm just here,
then the hands are locked in place, which is hard. Like, I still think I'm loose and my elbows are off until we make the forearm connection. Yeah. If we're here, see I'm already bringing my elbows more in line with myself as we're coming into these positions. Yeah. So even once we've crossed that part and we start pushing in, my elbows are locking in on my body so that I can frame. Yeah.
Okay.
Those ones are like you've scooped it so it increases the speed with it.
I've gone the other side though, so that's what made it.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
I thought I haven't tried this.
It increased, like my sword got faster without me wanting it to. And I went, oh, that was weird.
So it was only here, it wasn't going near us.
It was like 3 or 9 o'clock to 6. It was only like a quarter of the clock, but it was very interesting.
I was trying to reverse the lock, but it didn't go that way.
Once again, if you can just like pass it through the middle, you might be able to come up with something.
Maybe I'll just find it. Yeah. talented.
Yeah. So, I realise I'm like, you're not really throwing any attacks to give me an opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's not bad because people do that as well. So I'm trying to go, I'm like, okay, so I start doing more footwork and I start getting wider and wider. But then it makes you start to think about the attack opportunities.
Yeah, then I'm thinking,
because you start to go, oh, he stepped in, oh, he's open.
Yeah.
Oh, he's open, oh, he stepped in, and you start thinking too much offense, and then that's where I
That's when I open. Well, that's where I planted when
I think because you weren't showing any of that before.
No.
I was just flying, going, neither of us are really throwing, and I'm starting to throw more and more, and you're still not, which is making me more vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I went, how can I do this without just increasing my vulnerability by increasing my strikes?
Yeah.
And I went, it's more, once again, I went, I need to do it more as a bait and footwork.
But not extreme bait.
Yeah.
Like you don't think you're
I
going
want
to
to increase the speed.
Yeah.
If I increase the speed, we'll both just keep upping the speed.
Yeah.
So interesting. We'll go till the alarm goes off.
Right.
I noticed a big difference of going in and out, and the bubble between us wasn't getting any shorter because my weapon was just in front.
Yeah.
And I was doing close defense in and out. Every time I came here, it was pushing you out again. But if I did this, and then like stepping with it, this invited you forward.
Well, that last speed, I was surrounding your hand.
Yeah.
But as I did that, we couldn't get close.
Yeah. But this looks so loaded. Like it looks like I'm coming in and ready to get you.
Yeah.
Where here, you can already see where it is, and at least I have to change direction to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just you can read it when I'm already like flowing. Yeah. See that immediately made me want to step in.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, there's holes behind those movements. Let's get flowing a minute.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, and that's, once again, I've just kind of put a bit of pressure on you in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you out. Every time it looks like you're going to flick it at me, I'm doing it with sparring. Anytime it looks like you're going back to load or use your step, or like you might pivot, and as you pivot, whip it at me.
Yeah.
If you're going to like, as you pivot your leg around, I'll do that as well.
Yeah.
But if it looks like it's just like arms, like you go from my head here, I do sparring because it's faster.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, can I just step in and pick what I'm doing, do the same thing, do that as well. Yeah. And I do this, and as you go for it, use my feet. You know, that's all three rotating defenses off the same move, and just keep going and going, just baiting and pressure and release. Yeah. Eventually, they're going to reach too far, or time the footwork, or spread their weight. If you're just flowing and you're both larger, it's too relaxed. You can go 5, 10, 15 minutes. Both people could be perfect with no mistakes, and I don't want to draw it out like much. So I'm like, this way, if I see at the beginning that we're flowing, we're both just getting up the guard and go, alright, they got measurement, they got a bit of timing, I now need to put a bit of pressure on and baited it. Yeah, I wanted to launch at you the second you started doing like these wider ones like this. Yeah. Maybe just wait, like same thing when you went like here and coming back, I'm seeing holes around it. I'm like, okay, good. Yeah.
But before then, there was you just going on tapping.
That's it. And it doesn't look like we're doing it and like quickly going like bang, bang, bang. We're not always closing it so fast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Keep practicing that.
Awesome. Thank you. Always a pleasure.